Hello guys, welcome to Kamalasir's English classes. Dear guys, today we shall discuss some tense problems. I think this will be very useful for you so far as your academic career is concerned. That's why it is my earnest request. Please watch this video from beginning to end. Don't skip any portion of the video and try your best to understand the problems, understand the solution, and I will tell you while solving the problems, I will tell you its grammatical rules in very simple language, in very lucid language, which is up to your level or the language which is within your reach. Okay, let's start the video now. Fill in the blanks with correct form of verbs given in the brackets. Question number 1. I go to school on foot every day, but today I dash within bracket go in my father's car. Okay, we know when we use simple present tense when the action permanent action. We use simple present tense for permanent action, and for temporary action we use present continuous tense or present progressive tense. Here you see, look at the board and see, I go to school on foot every day. This is a permanent action. That's why it is expressed in simple present tense. And look at the other part, but today I dash in my father's car. This is temporary in nature. That's why it will be expressed in present continuous tense or present progressive tense. I am going in my father's car. Okay, then we shall go for question number 2. The prices of vegetables days within bracket increase very fast these days. So we use present progressive tense or present continuous tense while the events or things or the actions of changing in nature or the changing situations. In changing situations we use present progressive tense or present continuous tense. That's why the appropriate form of verb within bracket will be are increasing. Are increasing. The prices of vegetables are increasing very fast these days. Then we shall go for question number 3. While I was watching TV, my younger brother dash within bracket read a story. We know when two actions took place in past simultaneously, both the actions are expressed with the help of past continuous form of verb or past progressive form of verb. That's why the appropriate form here will be was reading. Was reading. While I was watching TV, my younger brother was reading a story. So once again, when two actions took place in past simultaneously or at a time, both the actions are expressed in present past progressive tense or past continuous tense. Then we shall go for question number 5. Everyone dash within bracket die one day. So this sentence shows it will go to future. The thing which will definitely happen in future. Nobody can avoid it. In those cases, future simple or seller will plus base form is used. That's why the appropriate or correct form of verb will be will die. I mean, everyone will die one day. Okay, what is the grammatical rule behind it? The thing which will definitely happen in future, nobody can avoid it. In those cases, no other verb form is possible except simple future or will or shall plus base form of verb. Clear? Then we shall go for question number 5. Before the doctor arrived, the patient dash within bracket die. When two actions took place in past, one action is earlier action and another is a later action. In that case, we use simple past for later action and past perfect for earlier action. That's why the appropriate form or suitable form of verb will be had died. Before the doctor arrived, the patient had died. Okay? Dear guys, now we shall discuss question number 6. Their days within bracket leave for London yesterday. So, the correct answer or correct form of verb will be left. Why? We know when actions took place in past means the actions of near past are always expressed in simple past. Near past, how we can know? If the adverbs like yesterday, last week, last month, last year, or any particular year like 2025, 2022, 2020, 2020, etc., the verb will be in simple past form, right? So the appropriate form is left. Then we shall go for question number 7. Mr. Gupta dash within bracket teaches mathematics, but today Mr. Saxena is teaching math. So you look at the board. Mr. Gupta dash us mathematics. This sentence is a permanent. This action is a permanent action of Mr. Gupta. So the verb will be in simple present form, teaches. And the second sentence, but today Mr. Saxena is teaching mathematics. It is temporary. The teaching of Mr. Saxena is temporary. Due to some problem that happened to Mr. Gupta, he is taking the class. Then we shall go for question number 8. When the teacher entered the class, the student's desk, within bracket it is given stand up. We know when two actions in past took place in past, when two actions took place in past, one after another, or if one is the action, another is the reaction, this relationship is shown there. Then both the verbs in both the verbs will be expressed in simple past form. That's why when the teacher entered, this is simple past, and so it will also be expressed in simple past. Stood up. Stood up. When the teacher entered the class, the student stood up. I mean, when two actions took place in past, one is action, another is reaction, or immediately after one action, another action happens, then and there we use simple past form of verb in both the cases. That has happened in this case. Then we shall go for question number 9. The French Revolution dash within bracket begin in 1789. Dear guys, we know the historical events are always expressed in simple past form. That's why the appropriate form of verb will be begun. I mean, the French Revolution began in 1789. Now we shall go for question number 10. I dash my homework by this time tomorrow. Within bracket do. I dash within bracket do my homework by this time tomorrow. This sentence refers to future. When a particular thing is continuing or is in progress at a particular time in future, at that time we use future progressive tense or future continuous form of verb in the we use future progressive form of verb or future continuous form of verb. That's why the appropriate answer will be I shall be doing. I shall be doing my homework by this time tomorrow. So what is the rule behind it? When some action is continuing in future at a particular time, has not been completed, continuing, in those cases we use future progressive form of verb or future continuous form of verb. Okay, dear guys, now we shall go for question number 11. Fakirmon Senapati dash within bracket write the reboti. The reboti is his creation. So whenever we are talking about any author, poet, writer, dramatist, inventors, discoverer, politicians, painters, etc., the reputed persons, if they are alive, we use present perfect tense for them. If they are dead, we shall use simple past. That's why Fakirman Senapati is no more alive, he is dead. That's why the appropriate verb will be here wrote. Wrote. Fakirman Senapati wrote the reboti. Then we shall go for question number 12. Pratibha Rai dash within bracket write Yagin Sen. So Pratibha Rai has written this book and for this she has got Sahitya Academy Award. But she is alive. She is not dead. That's why we have to use present perfect. Pratibha Rai has written. Here simple past, here present perfect. This person is alive, this person is dead. This is the cause. Then we shall go for question number 13. I dash within bracket lose my gold ring. So when, and another sentence is also there. Question number 14. He dash lose his pen. Dear guys, when in these two cases the action has happened in past, but the action which has, though they have happened in past, the action which has impact on present, in that case we have to use present perfect tense. If it has no impact, we have to express in simple past tense form. You look at this here, you look at this case. I dash within bracket lose my golden ring. If we lost our gold ring, definitely it will put some impact for future, for present. That's why in this case the appropriate form of verb will be I have lost. But here I lost, he lost, because it has no impact. Because a pen is a simple thing, it is not so high in cost, it will not put any impact for future or for present. Then we shall go for question number 15. The Prime Minister dash within bracket visit Odisha tomorrow. We know it will not, the appropriate form of verb will visit. It is wrong. In case of official future planned action, we use simple present form of verb. That's why The appropriate answer, appropriate form of verb will be visits. The Prime Minister visits Odisha tomorrow. So we shall deduce conclusion for this number that when some action or some event is fixed in calendar, fixed in timetable, fixed in official timetable, fixed in calendar, or it is fixed by a committee, official arrangement, nobody can change it except some natural calamity. If any natural calamity will happen, it will automatically change, but nobody can change it. It is not personal arrangement, it is official arrangement. In those cases, we have to use simple present form of verb for future to express future time. That's why the correct form of verb is visits. The Prime Minister visits Odisha tomorrow, not will visit. Okay? Dear guys, if you think this video is helpful for you, please don't forget to like, share and comment. And those are watching my channel for the first time, it is my request to them, please press the bell icon and subscribe my channel so that whenever I upload new videos, you can get immediate notification. Thank you for watching my channel. All the best.